Suno, Suno, so. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. 7, 7. Suno, 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 Song. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. 7, 7. Get ready for some awesome creativity. Suno, 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 so. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. 7, 7.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to see what is still making noise, but hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome all to this lovely, lovely start of the Suno Song Contest 7. I now hear my notifications making a lot of noise. That will be gone next time. So I'm even glad that we did this stream right now. because like it's also showing some of the issues that we will run into in our first stream. So I'm happy about it. So I'm so happy so many of you could make it today, and so many of you could come over just for this sort of opening moment, and also a moment of talking together about the future of this thing. So I'm truly thankful for the fact that you have been creating such a vibrant and creative, welcoming space together with us. I think we've built something really special with this competition. This competition is just like the biggest AI music competition there is in the world. And definitely one of the most engaging ones, where you get to listen to so many different styles of music, have people actually listening to your songs, make new friends, and just enjoy music as a group. So we are about to start off like one of the craziest competitions we've ever hosted. And I hope you guys appreciate the insane amount of effort that is going into this from volunteers. Because this is all done by volunteers, and I'd love for you to appreciate how much work that actually is. But we'll talk a bit more on that later. To make sure that everyone is able to join and come into this stream at the right moment, I thought let's just start with watching one of the opening movies from one of the previous Suno Song Contests, like one of the opening movies of the finals. So I think we'll start there for today, if that is okay with you guys. Um, then we'll just watch one of these opening movies together. And yeah, I cannot change the volume on the follow sound, and I cannot turn it off either. The only thing I could do is just take out of the notification. Maybe that works. Then you don't hear the notification sound anymore. But you also don't see the follows. No, you still hear the notification sound. Um, now, the thing is, it's going to take a lot of time to turn that off because you basically need to do it for every single notification individually. So yeah, that will take a lot of time, and I will do that after this stream, but not today, unfortunately. Um, oh man, yeah, you know what? I am gonna see if I can just remove the notifications from the stream for a second. It should not be hard, and then I will add them back in next time. So here we go. They're gone. But I'm moving to the new thing where they're in. So here we go. Um, before. Oh no. Well, as said, it is always going to be a bit messy and a bit starting. But here we go. Um, by the way, let's immediately introduce the second person that's also here on stream with me at the moment already, which is Hotpot, not Spoopus, but Hotpot. It's Hotpot right now who's here with me, which is lovely. So don't get confused by his label. It is Hotpot. But
Yeah,
I can change labels. Like that's something I can
maybe
do.
I will evolve to a cool guy sometime too.
Well, you're just gonna be a cool guy too. That's what we're
Okay,
gonna roll
okay.
with. But no, so Hotpot is here with me, and maybe Spoopus will join a little later too. So that is super nice. Notifications are still going off. I have no idea how to kill that sound. I really tried, guys. I will do it later, but it is what it is. So, um, we will first of all go into one of the older intro movies of the Suno Song Contest. This was one of the intros of Suno Song Contest 5. And it was the first time we did like a huge final. And this was the opening number of the final. And I really think it's fun. So let's get into it. Uh, Here we go.
driven, creativity fueled, fully unofficial song contest. Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest. 5. Get ready for some awesome creativity. Suno, 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 Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest. 5. Get ready for some awesome creativity. Suno, 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 Suno. Suno, 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 Suno. Suno, 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 Suno. No. Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest, Suno Song Contest. 5.
So yeah, that was Suno Song Contest 5.
Hello.
Oh,
Here
hey,
we
now I hear
are.
myself double because the
Suno
video
Song
is
Contest final, guys.
starting. Give me a second because, oh my
Yes.
god, so many windows open.
We got there. I am.
So, here we are, and now at a completely wrong window again. This is going so well, guys.
Yeah, it's the pre-premiere.
Well,
But
I'm happy that we're just like experiencing all this stuff now. So that is good. That is good.
yeah,
So, Hotpot, were you with us during Suno Song Contest 5?
I was.
Yeah.
It was more or less my Suno debut was week 2 of Suno Song Contest 5. I entered with a song, and your first stream also happened with my song, but it was the messed up one where you have streamed with your private profile on Twitch
Oh,
before
yeah.
you switched over to the Suno Song Contest profile, and there was no video. And so you listened to my song, and I never ever got this first reaction to my original first song in the SSC5 from you.
Oh, but I did do them again. Like I did fully do
You
the
did again, yeah,
but it was
but
not the first reaction. That's true.
it was not the first reaction, yeah.
That is true. That is true. That is true, man. No, man. But again, that was technical difficulties too, because then we started out. We had we had Suno saying, "Hey, you cannot post Twitch links." So like halfway through, like everything fell through. It was quite an exciting time, but everything will break whenever it can break. That's just how it will go. But I had an amazing time. It was also my debut as a streamer, which was not at all my intention back at that moment in time. I was just going like, I like this competition. I want people to actually see people listening to their songs. So that was what I did. I said, "Hey, let's do it. Let's just go for it." And someone said, "Should we do it next time?" And I said, "Well, let's just go. Like, let's just not worry about it and run for it." So we just did it, and it was a really fun contest and really nice. I think enough of you have joined at the moment, so I'm just gonna continue into like sort of the main topic of the evening today. Aside from us being really happy and celebrating that we're starting a new Suno Song Contest, we added new committee members like Hotpot, like Flickerlog, but also some people from the Storytellers group, Spider, Harley, Bounty, and we added like a lot of people just to be able to manage this competition. We dropped the brand new thing because we could no longer ensure that these songs were brand new. And that's where we are right now. We had no cap on our entries, so we had no cap on our amount of songs that people could submit, which of course was very like very much from us, this competition is about listening to people's songs and giving everybody a chance to get their song in front of someone. And I think that's where the idea came from, to not have a limit. We also had no clue how that would turn out. And as you guys know, well, we hit a record breaking number of entries. 400 songs were submitted. And we couldn't be more thrilled, but we were also a little overwhelmed, uh, to be honest.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
A tiny bit overwhelmed. Yeah, we were gone for half a year, and you never know what will happen when you return. Like, I'm happy to see like all the names that I love and know and love, but I'm also happy to see so many new people and new faces. Um, I do want to say, like, to our team who checked 400 songs in a week, that is insane. They listened to all those songs, they checked them for so many different things, checked if the lyrics matched the content, like everything. Did communication with all of you when like songs didn't apply or should be changed. All the while, Discord was saying, "Hey, you guys are spamming people, so don't do that. Like, do captcha codes every time you want to send a message." So I do want to say how crazy that is. That is really something to like be proud of, that we got that achieved. And I want to say that I wasn't even involved in that. I'm doing the streaming. I just want to say that like Hotpot was very involved in that. He did a lot of songs, but there were a lot of people there who did that. Or well, I think we like next time we even need more people to do that. To be honest,
Yeah.
that's the fair and honest question. But it got done, and that is awesome. And that is where like the next part of the conversation comes in, which is with this incredible growth, there comes an important question. How do we stay true to what this competition is all about? So, how do we stay true to our values? And did we set up this competition in the best possible way? And that's why we need to start with a proposal which would change the rule set we started with for Suno Song Contest 7. Because Suno Song Contest, in my opinion, was never meant to be like a fast-paced competition that rushes to the top, but it was more built to celebrate like every song and give creators space to be heard and to foster a community and not just like be a competition and about who wins and who gets to the finals. It is more about this community of people listening to music together. So, with that in mind, we're proposing to change the format, one that reflects our values and respects our size while still keeping things fun and fair, which means that we're proposing to introduce a preliminary round. So, instead of immediately going through randomization and dividing the songs into like one group of 200 that will go into showcase and one group of 200 that will have like 1 week dedicated to them, we are thinking of putting songs into smaller communities of 40 songs. Those groups will get their private Discord space, a chance to host their own listening parties, an opportunity to connect, share, shine in a way that's simply not possible with hundreds of songs all at once. Um, those 10 groups of about 40 songs will then vote together in that group, just for that group alone. And the top 20 songs of each of those groups will move to our traditional weekly showcases, so like week 1 through 5. And the rest will head to week 6, which is now sort of track safe week, where you have a chance to save those tracks and still have a shot at making the final. But they are already sort of selected between the top 20 and the bottom 20 in terms of what ends up in our showcase and what has a chance to be in the finals. To sketch this out a little bit clearer, I got a flowchart which, like, either you think helps or doesn't help. I will I will honestly say. So I already see that Hotpot is in front of part of it, so I'm just gonna place you in a different section. I hope the idea. Yeah. So basically, indeed, I'm reading chat now. So yes, it's only the people in those groups that are voting. So like every group of 40 votes for their own 40 songs. And then the top 20 of those songs move on to showcase week. So I think that is what we are aiming for. If you look at this, then you can also see that it's even hard to read for me. So I I hope we'll share this image afterwards. Um, but then you have the showcase weeks. From that, 25 songs will go to the finals. From the track save week, at least 5 songs will go to the finals, and there's a censored bit in the middle that we are still discussing. And naturally, our best brand winner from SSC6 is going into the finals as well. We have not forgotten that. But I want to be very clear that quite literally the entire day today and yesterday we were having discussions about this. So we were like sort of in discussions continuously and just talking and going, okay, so how do we do this? Like, and what other rules do we need to talk through? What do we need to sort of fix and make sure that we do correctly? So, yeah, kind of want to go over sort of the main things that are the benefits. So we have more visibility for each song. Instead of being lost in like a massive pool of 400, every song gets seen or heard in a smaller, more personal setting. There's more community and less chaos. Like with these smaller groups and private Discord spaces, you can engage, promote your song within the group. Listening parties, they are like intimate, fun events. And all the tracks are still being heard and talked about. It's also fairer exposure because every song has like a clear path forward. And with the track save weeks and then like some stuff that we still censored, there are multiple opportunities to break back through. Um, and naturally, the top voted songs will be going to the showcase weeks instead of the random chance songs, which also feels cooler and fairer. And it is true to our mission. So we want to grow, be able to grow in size, but also keep that connection, creativity, and celebration, and that sense of community at the heart of SSC. So as a committee, we believe this is a better option. Even if it creates like a ridiculous amount of extra work for us, because we are basically running 10 micro SSCs in a week, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. But that's what we're willing to do. But it isn't a change we want to be making to the community. It's one that we want to make together with you guys. And that's why we're holding this conversation right now, right here, and together. And we will open this up to a vote. Like, would you prefer the randomized approach that we planned or the preliminary round with groups of 40? Unfortunately, we don't have an enormous amount of time to do this, but with a large part of the community represented here, I hope we will get a somewhat fair representation of the opinion of this community to see if most of you are enthusiastic about this change or that we should stick with the initial rules. Because we don't just want to like force this on people. Just we want to say, hey, we're changing the rules last minute. Is that something you are on board with? Yeah, we'll put it up for a poll. That poll will probably go live immediately after the stream in our main Suno Song Contest channel, probably. But we will take a look. So, like whether or not we're doing randomized or this will be determined by that poll. So yeah, that is if you guys voted no, we'll stick to what we said we would do. So we would do randomized 200 songs in the showcase weeks and randomized 200 songs in the track save week. So that's what would happen then. I am looking at if I have missed any other information, but I think not. The only thing that I kind of want to talk about is the track save week itself, because we had a lot of people uh, ask about it. So how do you plan on doing that? How do you plan on getting like 200? It's not 200, it's like 188, I think. But how do you plan on doing 188 tracks in a week? Well, we got your 30-second clips that you all submitted. So we would divide them into like 50 tracks brackets, which would create like 25-minute movies, and we would launch one of those each day of track save week. So then in 25 minutes you can listen to 50 tracks, allowing people to more clearly sort of decide, oh, this is a track I want to listen to in full. This is a track that I want to vote for, and able to catch up without having to listen to like 200 tracks in full. They can listen to the 25-minute videos and still be able to vote fairly. Again, trying to optimize the amount of people that actually listening to everyone. Um, and then we have some other things that we might do, but we have to keep feasibility in mind. We might do some streams, we might do some tooling, but it's very dependent on what we are able to do.
I think we need to make more clear about the voting process again. There have been some questions. So in the proposed way with the smaller groups, there would be in-group voting that only the people inside the group can vote on the songs for
Yes,
this group.
yes,
And after that, when it goes into the normal weeks, everybody that participates in the SSC7, if their song did go on to the weekly showcases or not, can vote on every song in the week with the style we established in SSC6.
yes. So I will repeat it once more, just for clarity. We will have groups of 40 songs or about 40 songs. Those groups will vote within their group on those 40 songs, so not to about any of the songs outside of those 40 songs. They will just vote within that group together. That will be their small sort of community event. Afterwards, there will be a top that rolls out of that. The top 20 songs will go to the showcase week. The bottom 20 songs, or like bottom 18 songs, will go to the track save week, and that's how we sort of do it. So I hope that is slightly more clear. If it still isn't, I will try to explain it again and again in DMs.
The other thing that was asked, and I know we talked with the committee about it, was if the committee members will be spread out over the groups or not. I
Yeah,
think we talked about it, and we also saw that we should spread out, but I don't know the final stand on it now.
yeah, that's an interesting one, and it's something I also really don't know how to answer, because the fairest way to do this would be to fully randomize everyone and not spread committee members one way or another way. But if people would have a preference to have the committee members spread over different groups, that is something I find interesting as well. So you can, I don't know, maybe we uh, uh, need to talk about it, but and add it to the poll in some way. Maybe we can do two polls and have that as a secondary choice, because I don't know either what would be the fairest or best option. Um, so that is what we're talking about. Honestly, like from the committee stance, this situation of dividing the group into like 40 song brackets would be a much fairer and better way to get the best songs and the best competition. Instead of just randomly eliminating half of the songs and putting them together in a week. But yeah. Again, I will explain voting slightly later if that is completely okay with you guys, because I think we already did a lot of information in a very, very short amount of time. And I think if I start explaining the voting process right now, you guys' brains will just explode and we won't get anywhere further than this. But for now, I think like I'm gonna take one last look if this is our enough information or that people are still fully confused. But I hope you guys that we can explain it even better, and I will post it again in the thread with the full explanation, and hopefully that will help too. But I feel that at least talking about it in this stream is good. Okay, so moving on. I think we've done enough talking for a bit, because like talking is nice, but we are also here to listen to music. SSC is an amazing event, in my opinion, and we have had so many highlights and so many different, different musical styles in this competition, that I thought maybe we should just watch the 30-second clips of the finalists of like Suno Song Contest 5. I think that would be kind of cool. So I'm just gonna move the stream to that. I'm already in the correct space for that actually. And we will just listen to like the finalists of Suno Song Contest 5, if you guys are on board with me on that. Then here is like the 30-second clips of the finalists of Suno Song Contest 5.
From the roots of Trench Town, Rasta chant the rebel sound down. Bass weights dropping like a bomb blast, making hard to make Babylon run aground. It was Jeff. Don't care about his interpretation, that doesn't make sense, it's gift.
It's in the technical specification. Choosy programmers choose GIF. GIF, GIF, GIF. GIF. GIF, GIF, GIF.
Paros
se prokosa Nagaya tuiu se haraksan Away the sorrows, the ache, the pain In the darkness of her despair She finds her voice, a symphony of sadness Her heart's only choice A hero primed to be born In the heart of the storm
to fall.
Hold on tight, don't let go, destiny's calling In the dark, find a glow, destiny's falling Feel the beat, hear the sound, it's your moment now Hold your ground, don't let go, destiny's vow Destiny, destiny, it's leading you on Destiny, destiny How are you? I lie, I'm fine, alright But my heart is heavy, that's the real fight They see my smile, believe with ease But deep inside, I'm alone seeking peace
The fridge just hummed, but it won't cry. The toaster popped out, don't ask why. Why? The moon turned green and ate the sky. Why? My shadow ran, I watched it die. Why?
Daddy's little girl, even though you left this world You live on in my heart, ever since the start Daddy's little girl, you are my angel
The sun will rise, healing every scar. In every breath, a brand new chance to rebuild your life. To dance the dance when nothing's left. Hope still remains, a guiding light through all your pain.
Wings on the fire, tangled in the mess please, we need to run. Honey, please, come. Honey, honey, run! The tunnels got so dark. Will you keep the flashlights lit? The fire needs a spark. I needed you just a little bit. I think love is a reflection. This mirror shows your perfection, or a lack, therefore, of it.
What if I could turn back time? What if I could make it right? Would I be happy? Would I be free? What if it was never meant to be? What if
우리는 살아 있을까? 후회투성인 살아온 세월만큼 더 너와
no is not enough? No is not enough. I'm gone. No is not enough. Oh no. Your love, mom, is not enough. No is not enough. Why do I still feel it so bad? What can I do to stop being mad? It hurts right here in the core. I've never felt that sensation before. In the name of what's right, let your soul aspire. In every decision, in every choice, there's a reason, there's a voice. In every heartache, in every fall, there's a lesson, there's a call. Look, I've been battling demons, scheming, dreaming, seemingly feeling. I'm not a robot, I've got feelings too. I just express them differently, like quoting Doctor Who. My brain's wired different, it's not a malfunction.
Yes. So, if you are like me, you really enjoyed that way more than you would imagine. Just looking back to all those awesome tracks and a very, very cool competition. It's very much indeed good old times. And again, that is why we run this competition and why we enjoy this competition so much, because at the end there are so many awesome tracks and so many awesome memories that we all share together. And if you are here for the first time, I think you will see the same. But Spoopus, you are here with us right now, and Spoopus, of course, being a part of like a lot of the streams we did together, which I think is awesome. I'm so happy to have you here.
Yeah, finally back.
Finally back, man.
I think it's the first time I'm on stream together with Spoopus. So hi, Spoopus.
Probably. Hi, Otpoto.
And I have to add to the video of the songs from SSC5. I think it's fascinating that the quality of those is so good that even in times we now have version 4.5 and everybody is flabbergasted about that one because it's so good. But now you hear these V3.5 songs again, and they are still awesome.
Yeah, and I think you can really hear that. Like what I found really funny is that all the names that are in this list are now names that I know, but I can tell you at the moment we ran that competition, I didn't know any of them. Like none of them were sort of like maybe Light Journal was someone I saw before and Timuth. So some people were slightly more known in the community, but like a lot of those names just came up through Suno Song Contest, and which I think is really, really awesome. And indeed, 3.5 songs sounding really, really good. So that's very awesome indeed. Yes. So, how are you guys feeling? Spoopus, are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, I see a lot of new names. I see a lot of people that want to be heard. That's the main focus for us because as usual, we want people to be listened with their creation. I will be for sure happy to list all these new songs, and I hope that will be the same for everybody, and all of us will have fun together for sure. I'm pretty sure that this will be the biggest SSC we ever made, with the biggest number of songs and the biggest number of followers and people joining us in the streaming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. And Hotpot, for you, on the other end,
Yes, it's the first SRC I'm part of as official, and I'm really looking forward to it. Maybe we can now. Here comes the dead pun. Maybe we can shape some destiny because we are not the kingmakers; it's the community. So even socially glitched persons can become known and famous.
indeed. Indeed. Well, that's really good. Using a lot of the song names we just saw, indeed. Yeah, so people asked about the voting. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about next, the voting. So for both new and old people in this competition, let's take a second to talk about voting, about what has changed and what is the same. So, what has changed is you are no longer allowed to vote for yourself. There was a division between people who did vote for themselves and who didn't do it in the past. And in terms of fairness, we just decided to take a firm ruling and say voting on yourself is no longer allowed. It's just out of the spectrum of things. And then everybody can just think, okay, I'm voting for other people and the songs that I like. And I think that's more in spirit of this competition anyway. So yeah, that is one thing change that we made, and indeed is a much better decision, if I'm honest. Um, but we still want you to vote. So we still want you guys to come back every week and vote. So instead, we decided that voting is now worth points because we want to stimulate people to show up and vote. So each time you vote, it's worth some points. It is a little bit complicated to explain how many points that is worth, but I will do it through diagram later in the rules. But basically, you will get 1 point each time you vote, but you also get bonus points each time you vote consecutively. You will get an additional point. So you will start voting week 1 with 1 point. If you vote week 2, you will get 2 points. If you vote week 3, you will get 3 points. But pay attention because missing the vote for 1 week will reset your bonus points. So it will set it back to just being 1 point for voting. And all this to say, it pays the most to vote each week and keep voting. We really, really want to stimulate voting because we saw some fall back over time in terms of people voting. This time around, it really, really pays off to vote. Voting in groups. Will our songs ever be in a group in which we are all in? Uh, will our own songs be in the group in which we are in? Yes, you will be, like, because you want to be voting each week. And in one of those weeks, your song will be. So, voting on yourself is not allowed. Yeah, exactly. Then, on top of that, we do Eurovision style voting. And for people in Europe, that might be known, but I will try to explain the system for people who aren't in Europe. In Eurovision style voting, you create a top 10 of songs and you give your number one song, the one you like the most, 12 points, your number two song, 10 points, your number three song, 8 points, 4, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, and you count downward. So basically, you will create a top 10 of songs when you vote, and you will give the one you like the most points, and over a scale of 10 go downward. Why are we doing this way? Well, because it is proven to be the most fair system where people are forced to spread some points around and to vote on a multiple of songs, and everyone is voting on the same amount of songs, which is also really nice. You put a top 10 in order, which I also think is great, and it produces less ties. So, yeah, it is a system that is made to create the most fair situation in terms of voting, but I will repeat this throughout the process quite a bit. How fair a voting system is all dependent on how you all vote. So, like, we can do whatever we want with the voting system. If you guys decide to vote unfairly, like, we cannot do anything about it. So, in my opinion, the only thing that should matter when you are voting is how good the song is to you. So when you're listening to the song, like how good it is to you. We vote for songs, not people. Whether it is your friend should not play a part. Whether it is someone you dislike shouldn't be playing a part. It should just be you're listening to the song. How good do I think this song is? And if you guys keep to that, if you guys keep to that in terms of voting, then we will have a very fair competition. So that is what I'm saying, man. Please vote as fair as you possibly can. Are there any questions on that? Anonymize the song artist until the voting's over. Yeah, we've talked about this quite a bit, and there's a reason why we don't anonymize, and that has to do with the fact that this competition is also a way to showcase yourself, to show, hey, this is the music I am making. And the best way to do that is to allow you to promote the songs at certain moments, talk about it from your perspective, say, hey, I'm making this type of music because I love it, talk about the process of making the song and making that part of the experience and the community feeling. So if we make it anonymized, it would not have that community feeling anymore. And that's what we're here for too. So to be clear, that's why it's not anonymized. But again, it's up to you guys to vote fairly. Truly up to you guys to to vote fairly. I will share all the, like, we will update our rules site and we'll try to update it in a way that you can sort of read how this voting works, that you can read how the beginning weeks work. I will try to do it the best possible way that we can explain it. Yes, and what Delta's saying is also very true. We just need to come to the fact that we can't make everybody happy. Whatever we will do, we will always end up with downsides. And that is very much true too. Like, no one will like all the things. Yes, the preliminary groups will have the same voting system. So they will do 40 songs and they will do like 10 songs in terms of voting system. And that will also be rewarded points to the rest of the competition to vote. So I really think it's an important part of the process because I really want, like, in those 40 people groups, most of those 40 people should be voting, right? They should be voting. So yes. When are voting days? Well, those questions on schedules will come later because, like, I can't go through every single thing here on stream because it would be very long and arduous. When will our mini groups be revealed? Well, the fact is, I first need to know that you guys are on board with that rule. So after that, but probably tomorrow, if we can get like a quick vote tally done, probably tomorrow. That would be very lovely if we can start the competition tomorrow. If you guys say no, then we'll just do 200 randomized songs into the showcase and 200 randomized songs into that last week, and it will kind of be worse in my opinion. But you can do it. You can vote for it. Votes are anonymous for the votes are anonymous for the voting on songs. So yes. I'm thinking if there's other stuff here that we need to get through. Yes, this is the last thing, and it is very important for you to keep in mind when I say it. Don't DM, don't personal message people asking for votes. In the Suno space, it is a very logical and even important thing if you want your songs to be listened to DM people, to promote your song. So when you're doing a release of a track, it is completely logical to send messages to people and say, hey, can you listen to my track? Can you leave a comment? I think that's a completely logical thing that happens when you're releasing tracks. But during the moments that we are now in this competition and voting is happening, it goes against the spirit of the competition to DM people asking for votes. So, like, if you DM someone saying, "Hey, can you vote for my song?" That will lead to being disqualified. Because again, we are trying to keep the votes about the quality of the track. So don't start DMing people to ask for votes, if that makes sense. Yes. Okay. The bonus points add to your point total of your song. So, yeah, that is what it is. They add to the total points of your song. But I will explain a bit more. So DM you specifically. If you do that, Daywalker, even as a joke, I will disqualify you. Just so you know. Like, you can promote on the specific moments that we talk about it. But we will get to that as well, I think. I think that's all on votes. I don't know if Spoopus or Hotpot has anything to add to this. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
Just
sorry, I was out halfway because I had to close my windows and doors. We have a huge thunderstorm now ahead of
Okay,
us.
that's completely
Okay.
fine. But Spoopus?
No, just a small thing. I don't think you have mentioned it. Please do not vote without listening at least 30 seconds of the song just to get the points because
Yeah.
it's not good because you are moving up the song that probably are not your preferred and it's something we don't want as a behavior.
No, that's actually quite true. We much prefer, well, actually, we need you to listen to the tracks to be able to make a decision on what your top 10 is. And that is also why we are doing the streams, why we're doing all these things. We will be releasing like clips of 30 seconds of every song so that you can really make up your mind and jump in and listen to the tracks to vote. Because if you don't listen to the tracks and vote, then like what is happening? Like you need to listen to all these songs. Yeah, I just I agree with Spoopus there very very much.
One thing I have to add there, Potophonic, that you can make 66 bonus points on your song. That's not quite correct. We get into that more in depth later. But if you vote on every week of the 5 weeks of streamings, you will get up to 15 points on your song. That's still a lot.
I
Yeah.
think it's now because of the preliminary. It added a 6th week, so that actually adds
Then it's
some point.
21.
So it would be 21 points indeed. So, but adding 21 points to your total is a very nice thing. So I would say like it is definitely worth it to do so.
Yes, can bring you straight to the finals.
Well, that would be crazy, but yes, it could happen. With listening to the chosen songs, do we take time to listen to songs prior to the stream so we can hear it and take our time? That is a good question because I think we're revealing the songs on stream. So I'll have to take a look. Like after that, the playlist will probably go out, but before that would be interesting. So we'll have to take a look. I see more people talking, so I'm trying to figure. It takes time to really analyze the song. So yes, well, basically after the streams, you will have a week of time to vote. So after the streams finish, you will have a week of time to vote. So then you can sort of take really the time to sort of listen and analyze the tracks and get your rating in the correct order. So it won't close immediately. You will have some time, if that makes sense. And actually, the next week will probably start up when the vote is still open, but we did that intentionally to give people as much time as they possibly can have. So yeah, I think that's it on voting today. Yes, we will definitely make public playlists of the songs. Yes, and we pin all the important messages to the Suno Song Contest channel. So if you want to reread some of the information, there is a Wikipedia page or something like it, or a GitHub page, I think, you can find in that list, and you can sort of reread some of the stuff. Sometimes, and I want to be very clear on this, we cannot assure that nothing will ever change. Like, we cannot assure it because the competition is too big for it. It is so big that sometimes a thing will happen and we will have to make a decision and change something because it's for the better of the competition. That could happen. Sometimes we will have this same conversation with you guys. It's just how these things will go. But for now, we have a pretty decent grasp on how things will go ahead. We have not made the decision yet because we need to push out a poll. I don't know, Dazorn, if you are in this channel. I think you are. Could you maybe open a poll in the Suno Song Contest thread saying, hey, would you prefer preliminary qualifier rounds or randomized rounds or something? I don't know if it's good to start that up already so that people could start voting. I would love it to end at 12 noon tomorrow afternoon, if that is possible. But yeah, I'm just throwing that out to Dazorn right now. If that doesn't work, then we'll do it after the stream. But I think it could be nice that people could vote immediately. Sorry for putting you on the spot. Well, we've done a lot of talking again about rules, and I don't like that. I like when we are doing and watching stuff and talking about this competition. It brings so many memories back, and I know that we made a compilation of like what I thought were some of the best moments of Suno Song Contest 6. So let's take a moment to look at the best moments of Suno Song Contest 6 together. It was a compilation that was done before the finals were done, so there were some really cool moments there too. but let's take a moment to just watch these compilations. Here is a compilation of the best moments of Suno Song Contest 6.
There's so much love in this song. It made me cry the first time, it made me cry again. It's so beautiful. Yeah, and to draw for all of us the image of it. Masterful, really beautiful.
I just want to say, like, I could not understand a single word, and it got me so emotional. Like, it got me so emotional that I was almost like tears and sort of goosebumps, and I was like, I don't even know what this is about. Like, I cannot like understand what it's about, but I am feeling it so much. Like, it is crazy. That is insane that you can do that. That's insane, man. But
Traces in the dust where I walked. There's a memory fade and roar and roar. A note without sound, lost and reaching for ground. Do you feel it? The weight of me when I slip through and fall, when I'm here
I was thinking, like, and this is like, I don't say that easily, but I was thinking, like, if this was our final stream, so like, if these 20 songs we played today, if that was our finals, I would be happy. Like, I would just be like, okay, we had a great final. Like, we had such an amazing group of songs. Time. Time indeed.
Crazy. The build up to this one was insane.
Yeah.
I thought it had the repeating melody in the chorus, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. And then the switch up, crazy, insane.
What can I say? I just like it this way. Yeah, call me a lonely boy.
You crushed that, Sebastian. I couldn't have said it better myself. I think, like, to me, Suno is something that, whether you're a novice musician like myself or someone who's created music for their entire life, like, our goal is to meet you exactly where you're at, and be able to give you the tools to create. And so it's to bring your thoughts into a musical melody. And that was the reason I actually joined Suno in the first place, because I remember, this is just more of a personal anecdote, but I remember the first time I used it, I'm sure it was similar to many of you all in your experience with it, but it was almost like discovering a new muscle that I had never known existed in my body.
Take my hand, let me whisper to you the secrets of everything. Close your eyes, let me hold you close. Ooh, my love.
Went and sat here and listened to 200 songs, which I think is crazy and amazing.
journey it's been. We've had so many different songs, so many emotions, so many genres, styles, languages.
Yeah, but it's also been so many different streams. Like we had streams where we were in tears, we had streams where we were dancing, we had streams where like so many different things happened throughout, which I think is just the beauty of this. To sit here with friends and listen to this music together and sort of experience it and talk about it and have fun with it. Yeah, it is absolutely wonderful. And thank you all for being here and participating and bringing all this amazing music to us.
And thank you to everybody who kept joining us on chat live on the streams and sharing love with everybody and taking the time to listen to others' songs and others' creations and sharing love on the, in the channels and in the threads and dancing with emojis.
Yes, yes. Just watching that back, I get nostalgic and it sort of hits me in my feels immediately, right? Then we were watching 200 songs and we are doing 400 this time around. And it's kind of crazy to think about. Um, and just to know like how many different like experiences and friends you met through this and music you listened that really moved you or that got you to dance, like it is such a wonderful space, and such a wonderful competition. So I just want to say, like, I'm so ready for this one to start and have that same experience with you guys. I don't know, Spoopoosh, Hotpot, feel free to add anything that you want to add.
Well, hotspot, it's in mute.
You're muted, Hotpot.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay. Then again, I want to add that in this compilation is one of my personal favorites from the SSC6. It's the Viking in the City. I really did dig that one. I loved the story that was told. I loved the sound of it. It's just a fun vibe, and I really loved that, and would have loved for it to be in the finals.
Yeah, man. Spoopoosh?
Well, the looking at the old video, it's amazing because we had a good time together with all the audience, and I mean, this time having much more people will be much more funner, and for sure, with the community will be in touch. We will meet many new creators, and that's the main focus of this kind of competition. So don't worry if your songs isn't at the top week by week. Just have fun, meet each other, and be fine with what you get back from the community. You can always improve your song, your stuff, and then come back with something more stronger.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, this is competition is way less about winning than it is about participating and just joining this group of awesome creators and getting people to listen and then like sort of finding your crew too, like finding the people that you are into, finding
Yeah,
the people where you go, oh, I want to hang with that person and ask him how he did that, or like just have a bit of communication with them and just grow that group. And I think that that is what we're here to do, just to get people together in music, listen together as a group of friends, talk about songs, like really talk about them. And I think that's just what it is. I think that is what it should be. So, yes, yeah, I love that video so much, and I love all the time that I spent with with all of you guys together here too. Are there other things or still more to talk about? Because some things are still changing in this competition. So what we used to do was after a week, we would reveal the winners of that week. And we're not going to do that this time around because voting adds points to your point total. So we don't know who has won yet at the end of a week. That can still change in terms of like if you are voting consistently or not voting consistently. So what we will do at the end of each week is reveal the number one in terms of points. So we will reveal like which song got the most points out of all the songs. The rest will go at the later in the competition. So you will learn the finalists later on, which I think is kind of cool. I know it's also kind of scary, but it's also kind of cool because we all get to find that out together, and I really enjoy that. I will definitely not be knowing who the finalists are, so that's going to be very cool for me as well. And then, however we reach it, so however we get there, there are some things that we still need to define, some things that we still need to clear, but in the final week, there will be finals. And what we try to do with these finals is arrange guests. As you saw in the short video, you saw Egbert, who was there, who was like a big Dutch streamer. And we had Claire from Suno on, which was amazing. Claire was absolutely awesome to be on stream. So we will try to arrange some guests again. It is always like last minute that either works or doesn't work. And I'm always scared that I will be without a guest, but we will try. Like I make no promises, but we will try. Then we will listen to all the finalists in 2 separate streams. And after those streams are done, we all get to vote. So everyone who competed in this competition will get to vote. And then we will have a grand final stream with opening, with all sorts of stuff happening within the stream. We try to make that more crazy each time. It is getting more crazy each time, but it is quite a production to put on. It's our Eurovision, and it's difficult. But in that grand finale stream, we will reveal the point totals and who will be our SSC7 winner. And these are super fun shows. And if you have the option, like the second we say, hey, this is the date these are taking place, block them out in your calendar. Make sure that you are able to be there and watch them because I think those are so important to be at and experience because that is truly the SSC experience. And I can announce that we already know one finalist, at least, who we haven't forgotten, but that is Owayaji, who has won our previous Suno Song Contest brand new, like in SSC6, and got a golden ticket to the finals for SSC7. So that is something that happened in our previous competition. So that will be one of our finalists at least. So I will again ask Spoopus and Hotpot if they have anything else to add.
Yes, because you see how excited they all are in the chat, and then you saw how on suspense some have been these last days in the channel on the Suno Discord, and then you got to realize the people that get to play it on the first stream in week 1 have to wait for 5 weeks to know if they are in the finals. That's some suspense effect.
Yes, that is true. It's completely true. There is suspense there, and that's the thing that I would love to say to you guys. I think that's what you're hinting at, maybe, Hotpot, is that there's a lot of emotion happening in these contests. There are a lot of people that will have big emotions in this test. Emotions about their song not making it, or emotions about not making it to the finals, or emotions about being very excited about making it to the finals. There are going to be big emotions there. And what I would love for you to do is to take a moment to process those emotions before you get behind your computer and sort of go type everything up. Because we are all humans here. We're all trying our very, very best to do the best competition we possibly can. And honestly, one of the reasons that it took so long for this contest to restart was the fact that we all got really tired after the last one. So please try to be as nice and lovely a people as I know that you can be when we're doing this. But yeah. So I think that's a good segue, Hotpot, and a good thing to keep in mind. Yeah. Well, you guys already asked about this, and naturally we were gonna do it. We are gonna do more music. And the music that we're gonna do is gonna be the recap of all the songs of Suno Song Contest 6, because we have that lovely recap for it. So you guys will probably enjoy that quite a bit. And I will too, because it's all memories for me. So let's get into the recap of Suno Song Contest 6 finalists. Need to switch my screen. There we go. So yeah, here it is.
Through the time and space we fly, chasing shadows in the sky, where the answers never lie. In the echoes we will try.
It's like a roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. We're going up, 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 we're going down, down, down. Get in place, just tell me why. For my ticket for another spin, feel the rush beneath my skin.
I'm on the outside looking in, like I'm not supposed to be where I've been. Can't shake the feeling, it's wearing thin. Out of place, I'm out of place again.
Octopus, I can't be whole. Fragments of a shattered soul. Cold and alone, I roam these endless seas.
I feel more like the veteran in his wheelchair, broken and traumatized by the wars he fought in. Trembling, weak and worn out, but also dreaming back to the glory days he still had the fight in him. The days he was someone, something, back when existence was a rush. I dream of war, because I can no longer live in peace. I dream of war, because I can no longer live in peace.
I heard the blues and I cried in the rain. I hummed the tune through joy and through pain. I played the rock and it shook up my soul. I found the beat, but I lost all control. I felt the rhythm and it carried me high. I hit the notes, but I still wondered why.
Let's apply before we both break free. You think staying close means holding on tight, but love's letting go when it's crashing the fight. I'm doing this cause I love you, not out of spite. You can keep the pieces, I don't need the fight. I don't
We'll escape in our minds. There's a place where we feel alive. We had to go away, become me mine. Try to move on, we can't leave behind. Told me if I'd be better, put me on. But every day, feel the way till you're gone.
Is this Joe's gun? No, it can't be. Look who's back. She's the brains behind what's going on.
Earth had naive dreams, paint pictures of bright futures. So what? Our wounds with new seams. At least that way we look cuter. Hunks of blackbirds scattered like coffee grounds. We can hear each other without words. We've erased these bounds.
Is that you crying in the dark? I can see that you've lost your spark. Come and don't be long. Find shelter beneath my song. You can never go to heaven. You can never go to heaven. You can never go to heaven. Mama said I would grow up to be a rebel, a big old fat rebel. And I did, I just didn't expect to be getting love from the devil. Oh, soldato, combatti per tornare. Le nostre facce non puoi dimenticare. Non esitare, cerca di restare. Che troppe di voi son già le pore.
Oh soldato, combatti per tornare. Le nostre facce non puoi dimenticare. Non esitare, cerca di restare.
Oh, you're out there, deep in the heart of this land. Oh, you're out there, a whisper of wonder slipping through my hands. In glistening glades where gentle winds roam, I call to you softly in the heart of our home. 失われたハイエナがまるで幻影のように私の心をつかむ。I drank the wine, but it wasn't enough to make me divide.
in which you want to go.
When the dust begins to clear, we'll know the love that brought us here. In unity, we'll heal the land. Together we will make our stand. Remember who you do it for. It should be engraved to your core. You're not alone in this. It's something no one should dismiss.
Stand up and fight for it. Akotomancy. Akotomancy. Come closer, child. Your fate awaits. Carve it smooth and desecrate. No sacred lines, just twisted arts. Slice your soul, tear it apart.
Hot and sour, woman of the hour, burning bright with all that power.
I feel so numb. I know who I am. Running on empty, trying to say I'm not okay. Like I'm walking on air. Sorrow and cause me spare. I feel so numb. I feel so
More like I try to hide, but I can't escape. Loving you is just my fate. Those days are gone. Tonight I'm drinking alone. Make a fool of myself. Oh, the joke is for one. So you're moving on. I do my best. Only sad songs on my playlist.
looking back, keep looking back, walking in reverse, looking back to you and I can't let go even if I try. Look, the echoes that pull up before, lost in the whispers that rise no more.
I can't find that peace I'm after. I keep chasing, but it slips away faster. Cause I try and I try, but it's all in vain. I can't reach it, I can't escape the pain.
Stress fast and fast shadows kiss. Got my corruption pushing me abreast. Cold-blooded hunger, I cannot resist this undaunted ecstasy inside me. Need to break away. Need to break away. Need to break away. All of these whispers through the rain can't sound alive. What's in the soul? We'll avoid that binds. Pressure builds like a shiver. I feel the reasons quiver.
We were made to be together, holding each other hands forever. We would do everything together. Our dreams took us wherever.
Yes, 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 yes. Ah, man. More memories. More memories. But I just want to say that, like, if you look at this and you look at all these tracks and how much fun we had listening to all of them and sitting together, I can only say you are in for something really cool. Hopefully, yes. it should record a VOD. Like, if it's not recording a VOD, I'm going to go insane. So yes, you should be able to watch this again. If that's not the case, then I'm going to break. So but no, it should be recording a VOD at the moment. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this so much. I really enjoyed listening to these tracks, seeing how this competition in the end played out, and had like such amazing artists there. You see old names, new names. Like Timo came up in this competition, which I thought like Octopus was like a committee favorite. I think like we were sort of into that track so much, like very much so. Um, but yeah, I had a lovely time. I don't know, Spoopus, Hotpot, anything to add?
Well, it's difficult to adding stuff up to this fantastic showcase of songs. For sure, as someone other has said in the chat, a lot of nostalgia, but at the end we are here. So nostalgia is ended now. We are up for a new wonderful contest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Hotpot.
I really digged a lot of those songs. My personal favorites in the finals have been Itai's "Intoxicate Me," and my absolute favorite is "For More" song, because I really dig this singer-songwriter style with pulled guitar strings, but all those songs, this is, we just watched about 20 minutes of 30-second snippets,
Yeah,
and you could play this up and down on Spotify, and most people would just say, wow, what a great playlist.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, and let's be fairly honest, V 4.5, because this was all 3.5. All of this was 3.5. Because only our challenges in Suno Song Contest 6 were in V4. Like, everything before it was like V 3.5. So,
Yeah.
yeah, V 4.5 is gonna one up this so much, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing like the insane quality that people will get out of their tracks right now. It also hides our sins, like I like to say. So it also like hides the fact that sometimes things aren't like lining up perfectly. I think it does that very well. So it's also going to be exciting just because I think it will give newer players some really good chances too, over people that have been doing this for like a year and a half and sort of like studied every single angle. I think newer players also have been able to create some really awesome things. So I'm hoping to see a good variety of people make it into the finals. Um, yeah, no man, 4.5
Yeah,
is gonna do a lot.
I think we have to add that you don't need to have a broad experience in deep layering some prompt techniques from heaven or anything like that. But for good music, you just have to feel it,
Yes.
and so everybody can make a great song. And from what I already heard, damn, this time is the quality is even better.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And I was so like I remember last year like doing those weekly streams, like having 40 songs and having to select only 10. There were streams where I just broke, where it's like how can this not be a song I'm giving a single point? Like, how can it be that this song that I absolutely completely love, like I cannot give it a single point because there are other songs that I need to give points to too. Like, it's just impossible, and that's where you will get to like voting hell. Voting hell will happen. I am 100% sure it will happen, and that you will, like, I had lists where you would just like sort of adding all the songs into a Suno playlist yourself, and then dragging them around and dragging them around again, and going, yeah, but this, how this needs to, like, how am I gonna make that top 10 work? Yeah, voting hell definitely
Yeah,
happens. So
that was aside the underground work we had during the weeks to do as a committee, and this was, let me say, probably mostly and more difficult than the work we did, because voting was for sure taking so much time in order to listen and in order to properly fill up all the 10 songs you have to promote.
yeah, no, I think that that's true, and also think that what Real Delta says, like a lot of good songs get too little recognition. I think that is true. The other side of it is a lot of people listened to those songs, so a lot of people, even though they didn't make it to the next phase of the competition, a lot of people heard them and went into like talking to the people that made those songs, saying, "Oh, your song is so good." So I do think there is recognition that comes from it in a different level, like in a different form or way. Uh, but yeah, like in the end, a lot of strong songs don't make it to the finals. Like where you go. I would have put this in. Like as a committee, we have that too quite a bit. That we are looking at the finals list, going, yeah, I wanted this song to be there. This was my favorite song of the entire competition, and it's just not there. Like, it's just not in the list at all. So I do think that that is the case. It is just what it is. Um, but man, um, I think we are going to the end of the stream a bit. So just so you guys are prepared for it, that we are reaching the end of this stream. What will happen after this stream is we will put out the poll, if it isn't already out, to vote on. I think that is the most important thing that you can do. I will try to explain again what you are voting on. So like what exactly the two different options are and how that would look. Um, Hopefully we can run that till tomorrow in the afternoon, my afternoon. So we'll have to figure out what that means for your local time, but we will try to run it as long as we possibly can, because we also need to start the um, the competition. Because we told you guys that we were starting the competition, so we also need to start the competition. You are like after the stream immediately. I will try to get those that vote to start, unless it's already started. So I don't know how quickly Dazorn is voting. Oh, it's already up, so you can vote already, and I will try to explain better what the difference is between the one factor and the other factor as best as I can possibly do it. So you can already vote in the channel, in the main Suno Song Contest channel. And I would love for you all to do it. The more people vote, the more honestly we can see your guys' opinion on like what this should be. And I think that is good. Yes, anything else? Anything else? Is it already pinned? Pin it. Oh, I can pin the message in chat. Oh, I can do that. Give me a second. I think this is the one, and I can pin it for a bit. So that is the poll. So if you guys like, you know what? I'm gonna do one more attempt at explaining it here on stream, because I think that would be the best. So I will try once more to explain it. Basically, we are asking you: do you want to stay with the rule set that we had, where we have just 200 songs going into the weekly showcases and 180 songs going into a separate week? So it's just randomized whether you will have the full attention or just like partial attention somehow. Or would you prefer us to have preliminary rounds, which I think is a much better conclusion, where you can say, in those preliminary rounds, you will all be divided into groups of 40 people and 40 songs, You will vote within that group of people of 40 songs on those 40 songs. You cannot vote on yourself, and same voting rules apply. And after voting there within that group, you can do your own stream, you can do your own promotion within that, or your own sort of voice chat, I would say. And then within that group, the top 20 songs that are voted will continue to the showcases, and the bottom 20 or bottom 18 probably will go to that final week. I think that's the sort of the thing that we are doing. If that makes sense. I'm trying so much to have my brain not lock up while I'm talking, but it is happening. So I hope you guys understand at least somewhat what I'm trying to explain. I can go back to this lovely graphic that we have. Give me a second. Right here. Escape. So this flowchart where you can see at the top preliminary rounds where each group has a number of songs. The top 20 of each of those groups will go into the showcase weeks, each week having 40 songs. And the bottom 20 will go into the track save week, which has like 188 songs. The other version of this does not happen. It's just randomness that decides whether you go into one of these two tracks, in one of these two showcases. And I want to also explain, because I think I did not do that at the start, why we can't just have 10 groups of 40 songs and 10 weeks of doing this. It is because at the end of that, no one will be in our competition anymore. If we do like 10 weeks of showcases, by the end, everyone is tired and gone, and no one is listening to tracks anymore. So, like, while we would love to do that, we have to limit it somewhat to what is reasonable to ask of people to vote on and to do. And this is what we, what we can do, I think. So that makes sense. Yes, it is too long for a competition. Censored is still under discussion. I won't say too much about it. It is something we've done in the past, and we'll try to figure out if we can do it again, because I really like that system. It won't be committee picks, so we're not doing jury. We're not doing jury voting. So yes, I'm thinking if there's, because now I was thinking, I saw someone in the chat saying, and I kind of like it, so I like more music. I wish we listened to all the winners' songs too. So if we listen to all the winners' songs. And the thing is, Feline, I need kind of, like for Suno Song Contest 5 and 6, we asked permission of people to stream their songs. So we have permission for those people to stream their songs. We don't have that for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Except Itai is our SSC4 winner song. So Itai would probably give his permission for streaming his song. Feline is the SSC3 winner. Well, Feline, if you give us permission to stream your song, then I can say, hey, we'll stream your SSC3 song too, so we will go over time. I think that is awesome. I have no issue with that. Brutus was the winner of SSC2, so if Brutus is here, give your permission. Yeah, no, like, because then I'm just gonna have a very nice evening. So we will just start playing some music, I guess, and I will still have a nice night. I want to say to Hotpot and Spoopus, if you wanna leave at any point, feel free to do so. But otherwise, we're just gonna have some fun and listen to some music, and then.
Yeah, I would love to, but I have to go because I have to go up in about 4 hours and go back to work.
Well, exactly. Well, then please just take the time to go away. Brutus is probably sleeping. Well, yeah, I cannot risk it. Like, he probably would be okay with it. That's the thing. He probably would be okay with it. But it is kind of like it could take down the stream if I play a song without permission. So that's why I'm saying like I can do like let's just start and do these songs and and see what we end up with. But feel free to go. Most of the messaging of this stream is over. We're now just gonna listen to some of the previous winners. Stick around if you want to. Leave if you want to leave. I'm gonna have a fun night still, and that's it. Have a
Okay.
great night.
Then I will say thank you. Thank you, Seb. Thank you, Spoopers, for having me here. It was really fun. Thank you to the community for bringing all these awesome songs. I really have been listening to a few of them already because we had to check every single song, and we do not have that much personal to leave much suspension in song quality to us. So I'm really looking forward to the SSC. I'm really, really looking forward to what will come to us. And I hope you all have a great competition and as much fun as possible.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
The voting is pinned to the channel. So like the voting on whether we want randomness or something else is pinned to the channel right now. So you can vote. We will start with Feline, I think. I need to find the track though. So if you give me a second to find these tracks, I know they are listed in like there is a special place for it in Discord. So I need to I need to take a second to find it. Because there is a special place where these songs are
Hall of Fame.
the Hall of Fame, but where do I find it? Where is that Hall of Fame thing?
Suppose some is a topic that is been into the contest area,
Yeah,
if I'm not wrong.
I'm gonna take a second to look if I can find it. The Hall of Fame. Someone is sending it over to me, probably. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Wall of Fame. So let's just start with SSC3, I would say. And
I was in love with this one, sure.
so we're just gonna start with SSC3. Should Brutus or the other guy show up? The other guy's name is Joel, I think. Correct? Give me a second. Joel Picardo. If Joel Picardo or JP is here, then please give us your permission to stream the song. Same for Brutus. If you are here, please give us your permission to stream the song. But otherwise, we're just gonna start with Feline and move upward, and then after that, we can always change. Like we can always sort of add more songs to this. So, you are now hotpot, by the way, Spoopoo. So I'm just gonna give you a second to change your name. So, and then we can start with Eye of the Storm, which is an SS3 winner by Feline Music. So let's go. Please, if someone sees people give permission, also let me know, because I'm also switching tabs, turning on music. But here is Eye of the Storm.
In the still of the night, I feel the thunder roar. In the depths of my heart, a storm begins to soar. Caught in a whirlwind of emotions, can't find my way. Every tear, every cry, a storm cloud in the fray. Winds are howling, I'm caging my mind, a prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Spinning in circles, trapped in this fight, but deep in my soul, I know I must fight. Oh, the storm in my heart, raging wild and free. Some prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Strike the waves, can't find my ground, but I won't let this storm break me down. Dark clouds around me, lightning in my veins, each memory a tempest, causing endless pain. Shackled by sorrow, lost in the gale, yet somewhere within there's a strength that won't fail. The winds are howling, I'm caged in my mind, a prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Spinning in circles, trapped in this plight, but deep in my soul, I know I must fight. Oh, the storm in my heart, raging wild and free. Some prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Strike the waves, can't find my ground, but I won't let this storm bring me down. Dark clouds around me, lightning in my veins, each memory a tempest, causing endless pain. Shackled by sorrow, lost in the gale, yet somewhere within there's a strength that won't fail. The winds are howling, I'm caged in my mind, a prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Spinning in circles, trapped in this plight, but deep in my soul, I know I must fight. Oh, the storm in my heart, raging wild and free. Some prison of feelings, nowhere to hide. Strike the waves, can't find my ground, but I won't let the storm bring me down. And then I see it, a glimmer of light through the tempest. Breaking the night, I embrace the chaos, let go of the fear. The storm is my power, it's crystal clear. Oh, the storm in my heart, raging wild and free. No longer a prison, now it's just me. Riding the waves, I found my ground. Now I am the storm, can't be brought down. In the eye of the storm, I found my calm. Against with the tempest, the healing balm. No longer bound, but taking control. The storm in my heart has made me whole.
Yeah, man. It is so cool. Like, you can actually hear, like, sort of where we started out making music and how you sort of, like, how we developed over time. And um, this was so impressive to do back then. Like, this was like crazy hard to get something so pretty and so well sounding. But yeah, man. Uh, Amazing, amazing track. And definitely a winner. And I'm happy, Feline, that you just said to us, hey, man, I thought we would play the winners because now we get to play the winners. And I think that's also kind of the competition that we are. We really try to please as many people as we can. And I think it's a really cool track. So I'm happy that we're listening to it. Spoopus, what do you want to add, man?
Well, this track was for sure a really good track, and for sure the best one for SSC 3.
Three.
This was
Yeah.
This was the first SSC I participated as a user. I wasn't in the committee yet at that time. I had an Italian song, and when I listened to this one, I say, okay, no way to be able to go to the finals with this kind of level of music. And then I got in the finals, but for sure there were so many other people with the cool song. This one was the best one for sure, and it was also my preferred one. So cool to remember that time and listen again this kind of tracks.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see some people doing discussions about Discord. We are doing our best to do it both in the Suno space and in the Discord space. This has to do with the fact that the only way we get new people in is through the Suno space. Like you want people to come in to this contest and understand what's happening there. So we sort of onboard through the Suno space. Then we take people to our own Discord because that's the only place where we can do at everyone's and we can send messages out saying, hey, streams are going live now, voting is going live. It's the only place where we can run our voting bot that is anonymous. Or we could do our voting bot that was anonymous. We now have voting forms, but we used to have like bots that we did it with, and that's why we started doing the Discord. We will definitely still after the stream do an at everyone about the vote that is happening and link towards the voting poll that is there. I hope that's okay with you guys. We do our best to keep both places regular and informed because we don't know who is looking where. But we will definitely still send a message through there. But it's all happening live. Yeah, how dare you do anything? Yes, how dare you? How dare you do anything? Well, we do our best. That's again what I'm saying. I love that, Frans. That's so. I can also see your face saying it, so that helps. Well, that was SSC3. And then we can immediately go to SSC4, which is our lovely Itai. And we can, I think I have permission to play this, Itai. If not, sue me. Just sue me. A beautiful track, Chasing Butterflies, and I've had many conversations with this about this track with Itai, because there's so much in here lyrically, so much emotion there, that it is really awesome how we discover things about ourselves through these tracks that we write as well. So Chasing Butterflies by Itai, the SSC4 winner. Here we go.
I remember our first meeting when you came out of thin air. Your presence was magnetic and I got caught up in your snare. We danced all night till morning in that magical ballet. I knew I had to follow you or you'd be on your way. My stomach's feeling funny, emotions overflow, and then I realized, whoa, all these pretty colors got you mesmerized. Caught up in desire, chasing butterflies, running after dreams that never come to be. I'm right here on the ground. I wish you'd stay with me. We traveled to new cities, going all around the globe, exploring hidden places, every second on the go. Every place we land was magic, beauty, love beyond compare. Yet your eyes kept seeking further, one more adventure in the air. emotions overflow. And then I realized, whoa, oh, oh, oh. All these pretty colors got you mesmerized. Caught up in desire, chasing butterflies. Running after dreams that never come to be. I'm right here on the ground. I wish you'd stay with me. I follow you through fields of flowers, thinking one day you would stay. But every time I would get close to you, you fluttered far away. Now I can see it clearly, our truth is in full view. You're my butterfly, and I've been chasing you. All your pretty colors got me mesmerized. Caught up in desire, chasing butterflies. Running after dreams that never had a chance to be. I've been on the ground, wishing that you would land on me. My stomach's feeling funny, emotions overflow. And then I realize, whoa, oh, oh, oh. All these pretty colors got you mesmerized. Caught up in desire, chasing butterflies. Go run after your dreams, I really hope they come to be. Now I will spread my wings, it's time to set me free. Yeah, I will spread my wings, and I will finally set me free.
Yes, lovely song by Itai, and I think that the lyrics are so insanely well done. There's so many indeed wonderful metaphors there. I love that you said that in chat too. I also love that someone said these new Suno kids don't know the beauty of 3.5, so spoiled with their new fancy toys. I cannot agree more, Lily. It is like we learn to work with a lot less and do a lot more, which I think is really cool. I really love that. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Spoopus, anything you want to add, man?
Beautiful song, sure. I think I had other songs preferred in this one, but for sure this was so beautiful and so joyful that many people voted it. And Itai, we all know, is a top creator. He always is able to create stuff that touch the heart of the people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, like he is really someone I absolutely, absolutely love, and that's funny.
And
But yeah, no, and he creates these awesome songs. I still love all the stuff that he makes. There's stuff there that I listen to quite often, to be honest. Um, so
and
yeah, man.
just a small add, is an our colleagues committee. Sometimes it doesn't expose himself so much, but his work behind the scenes it's so important for us. Sometimes he comes up with things that help us to take the proper decision or reflect so what we are doing. And also in SSC6, he has started a sort of work like program manager or something like that that was so useful for us. So I'm glad to have him in our team.
Yeah, no, in SSC6, like we had basically Itai doing like management and herding the cats of the competition. Like he was just keeping us together and helping us get through all these things that we needed to do, doing video calls together. I think he did such a lovely job of keeping us together as a group too. So that's like, yeah, Itai is amazing, and there I have a lot and lot of love for him. So no, there was no Suno Song Contest with V4. To be honest, we had like a half year where we didn't do a Suno Song Contest.
Yeah.
So then from SSC4 to SSC5, I would say, which is Destiny, of course, by Tongmik. Luckily, we now have people sign agreements that we can stream their songs, so I don't need permission from Tongmik anymore. I can just do it. So here is Destiny by Tongmik, the winner of SSC5.
In the heart of a town where the night never ends, we now meet the man on the run. His eyes hold a secret, a past he can't mend. But in her gaze, he feels he's not done. He speaks of a life where the roads are all closed. She sees the future in his weary soul. He tells her he's broken, but she tightens her grip. In her hands, he feels something fold. There's a silent connection, a pull they can't explain. In the depth of their gaze, there's a shared unspoken pain. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's calling. In the dark, find the glow. Destiny's falling. Feel the beat, hear the sound. It's your moment now. Hold your ground, don't let go. Destiny's vow. Destiny, destiny, it's leading you on. Destiny, destiny, till the night is gone. Through the maze of the streets where the echoes of life whisper tales of dreams long forsaken, Lena walks with him close as they dance with the night. Their steps in sync with the path they're both taking. He speaks of his fears, of the battles he's lost, but she shows him the light in the dawn. She says the past is a shadow, the future's in sight. In her arms, he feels he belongs. There's a spark in the silence, a truth they both see. In the depth of the night, they feel what could be. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's calling. In the dark, find a glow. Destiny's falling. Feel the beat, hear the sound. It's your moment now. Hold your ground, don't let go. Destiny's vow. Destiny, destiny, it's leading you on. Destiny, destiny, till the night is gone.
As the dawn breaks the night, washing the streets with gold, they find solace in the quiet before the world wakes. He speaks of his dreams, of the stories untold. In her smile, he sees the hope that it takes. She whispers of faith, of the courage to rise. Together, they stand on the brink of the day. She says the future is theirs if they just hold on tight. In her words, he finds the strength to stay.
There's a light in the distance, a hope they both feel. In the warmth of her touch, he knows this is real. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's calling. In the dark, find the glow. Destiny's falling. Feel the beat, hear the sound. It's your moment now. Hold your ground, don't let go. Destiny's vow. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's whisper. In the night, hear the flow. Destiny's river. Feel the pulse, take the dive. It's your chance to thrive. Stay alive, don't let go. Destiny's drive. Destiny, destiny, it's leading you on. Destiny, destiny, till the night is gone. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's calling. In the dark, find the glow. Destiny's falling. Feel the beat, hear the sound. It's your moment now. Hold your ground, don't let go. Destiny's vow. Hold on tight, don't let go. Destiny's whisper. In the night, hear the flow.
breaks through. Destiny forever beating you.
Oh, Tongmik. Oh, stop. Don't have the rights for this. Stop it. Stop it. But Tongmik, man, such an epic song that, like, for me, personally, like, it kept growing more. Like, it sort of, the more I listened to it, the more I sort of kept it in my mind. It kept repeating, and it's sort of something that, like, really became a staple of, like, Suno music for me, which I really, really loved. Like, it just kept growing and growing in my mind, which I think is really awesome. Uh, Tongmik, I don't know how the guy does it. I see myself, like, a lot in this community, but Tongmik, oh, Tongmik is everywhere. Tongmik is on every song telling people they're doing a great job. Tongmik is on Twitter shouting everybody out and going, hey, this is the birth. Like, oh, the thing he did for my birthday was, like, together with Itai, was one of the loveliest things I've ever experienced. And he's just such an amazing guy in this community. I cannot say, like, anything else, but this guy is absolutely lovely and deserves all the love in the world. Yeah, man, give Tongmik all your love, I would say. Spoopus.
Well, this was a great song with a great sound, and for sure something that you can just remember this song with the first 3 seconds of it, because it's something that keep in mind. Maybe you can't listen it for months, and then just the first second, and then you realize the entire song. It's beautiful,
Yeah,
and for sure the kind of style, the ages that remember this song is something that has been uh, much appreciated in this SSC
yeah,
uh, version.
yeah, man. Hey, just so you guys know, I have an idea, and I wanna talk it out with you for a bit. The next song that we're gonna play is gonna be Deltas. And then I'm gonna play Delta's song, which is like the winner of Suno Song Contest 6. But I kind of also want to play the winner of Suno Song Contest 1 and 2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slight trick. I am gonna stop the stream for a second after we played Deltas, so that it takes it as two separate streams. Like, it will cut the VOD in half, to be honest. And then, if, like, either Brutus or JP decide, hey, I don't want my song streamed, then we can just take away the last bit. I think that would be fair, right? So we could just take the last bit of line if they object to it. But otherwise, we've played them, and I think that's much better. Like, we can still play them, and I think that would be good. I don't know, but I think it's good to do that, and then they can object to me. I will immediately remove it, and immediately go, hey, I will take it out. But yeah. But first, we are going to play Delta's track, which, honestly, like, I have had in my mind so much. Like, this track, like, it just doesn't leave my hand, because every time when I'm doing a ranking of the songs, I have to drag songs up, up, up. So, like, and when I have to drag songs up, 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 the first thing I hear is this track, and I cannot escape it. It is that catchy. It is such a good track. in such a no, this song is gonna stick with me forever. I'm never gonna forget it. But I will just do this one, and then we'll pretend to end the stream for a bit, and then we'll just still do it. So I want you to stick around, okay? So here we go. Roller coaster.
It's like a roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. We're going up, 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 we're going down, down, down. Can you please just tell me why? Sinking, spinning out of line. Lately I've been feeling like I'm out of time. Time I hold to every climb, but the drop comes every time. Like I'm caught up in a endless track. Just another loop, I can't find my way back. Take me to the top just to watch me slide. Can't escape though, I've tried. Upside down and inside out. Can't keep track of what it's about. It's like a roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. We're going up, 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 we're going down, down, down. Can you please just tell me why? For my ticket for another spin. Feel the rush beneath my skin. Love's like a sedative, leaving me numb, so medicate me. Turn up blind eyes of who I become. Tell me why I hold on tight when I know it's gonna bite. I'm hanging by a thread, but I still chase the high. Tell me why I'm holding on when the ground is caving in. I feel the rush, then I crash again, yeah. It's like a roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. We're going up, 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 we're going down, down, down. Can you please just tell me why? Roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. We're going up, 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 we're going down, down, down. Can you please just tell me why? It's like a roller coaster ride from high to low all the time. Can you please? Can you please? Tell me why?
Oh man, this track, that ending too, by the way, so good. Such a good track. Spoopus.
Sure, this was an epic track, and it was one of the track in my top 10 since the start of the competition. And when it comes the end, let me say, and you have in mind a number of songs that for you are going to win the contest, at the end they are so good, and it's so difficult to understand which one is going to win that it's it's the beauty of this contest because you see a lot of people with the possibility to get into the first position with a good song, and this one was one of the best for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and I also, what I really like when we're listening to these winners, how good these songs hold up in terms of like, this is actually like what you expect from these songs, like from these winners, that you listen to them and go, yeah, that was a winner. Of course, that was a winner.
Yeah,
And I
let me
think,
say,
yeah,
just sorry to interrupt you. Just my point of view, participating is just be able to get the attention you want, get listened, and have your song showcased. And so it's just a small win, but it's a win from my point of view. Being able to be showcased on the final, it's a big win. And be on the top 10, it's a big dream. From my point of view, personal point of view,
yeah.
this is my view, Seb, not just
No, but
like like let me say a user, not a committee in that case. I
no,
want to underline that.
but
And
what I want to say on top of that is that yes, that's all true. But we also showed some videos that contained songs that weren't in any finals. Like for instance,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
best moments. We also went through like several songs that weren't even in the finals. And I think that's the cool thing too about competing in this competition. We will be talking about these songs for years.
yeah,
And
yeah,
sort of
sure.
looking back at them and going back through
Uh,
them. And like for instance, what I really love is like I have songs that are just like that never got very far in the competition, but that I still go back to. Like
yeah,
Ticket for All from Jaco Pop. I don't even think most people know like anything about that song, but I listened to it still because it was in this competition and I really loved it. Like, and I think that's also what you get in this competition. Even if you don't get very far, there will be people that go, "This track I really, really love," and I'm just
yeah.
listening to it again. Like, and listening to it
Sh-
again.
sure, sure. I'm not saying that the only songs to be remembered are the one that comes into the final. Not at all. All the songs worth the time to be listened and to be showcased. And for
Yeah,
sure, the video we made, you made, and we streamed are wonderful. Uh, at the end, I know that uh, each of us, each of one that is joining the competition, have a small dream to win or be in the final. So at the
yeah,
end, it's a competition. But what I want to say is the most important part is being able to have the song, at least from my point of view, showcased and
yeah,
listened. And
yeah,
that's each time as a user in that case. Each time I got my song streamed, I was goosebumping, and it was wonderful because it is for sure one of the best part of the contest.
yeah. No, I agree. Like, it's such like and that's the thing I'm trying. Like, I think I think we're doing good in terms of like an opening stream because we're remembering all this stuff that made the competition awesome, and that's how we're gonna start this competition. I think that's a very good way to start this competition. Going, yes, this is what made it so cool, and that's what we're aiming for now, to do that all with you again and have this same memory at the end of this process. Going, oh, these tracks are so cool, are so lovely, and are gonna be with me for a very long time. And that's what this contest is gonna do, and I really enjoy that. So For the people that just joined, because I know some people just like were late and entered, most important thing today to talk about, and I still want to talk about it because otherwise we will forget. Give me a second to open the links to the British song and to the Joel Picardo song, so I can play them later. Most important thing today is to vote on this poll that we have up, which is about how we're gonna proceed with the contest, whether or not we are gonna keep to what we decided at the beginning, which is like a randomized way of doing, like dividing our 400 tracks, which was like doing 200 in our regular showcases and then 188 sadly in 1 week. Or that we do preliminary rounds first, where everybody gets divided into groups of 40. Within that group of 40, you will vote on which songs you think are the best, just within that little group. And the top 20 of those songs will go to the showcase weeks, and the bottom 20 will go to that last week of multiple songs. So that is something where the voting counts. I added it in the channel again. I put it as a tag at the top, so you can find it and be able to vote there. That is a very important vote. We as the committee believe that it is better to do it with the preliminaries, because then we will just have a place where all the songs get fully played, because like within those 40 groups, like within those 40 song groups, people will listen to the songs and vote together, and each song will have a moment to shine, and then still we have some room. Yeah, and I can see that the voting is going in the direction that I at least hoped it was going. But it is still good to check it with you guys, because we did not want to change the voting or the rules last minute without having like a conversation about it at least. But that is to me very important. So in a second, what I'm gonna do is very sneaky. I'm gonna be very, very sneaky. I'm gonna stop the stream for a second, just so that we enter our second stream. Then you guys have to press that refresh button a couple of times to get back into the stream. And then we'll play Brutus and Jay Picardo's song, because I do want to play them. They were winners too. And then Jay Picardo, if you are watching and you're like, I did not want to get my song played. Same for Brutus. If you're watching and you say, I did not want to have my song played, I will remove the stream and take it away. But I think that is very, very fair. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stop the stream in a second. We do have this lovely end slide, which I am going to show you because... But now we have we have a crowd again. But this is what we're doing. So I'm just gonna stop the stream for a bit. Give me a second. Here we go.